Welcome back to another episode of the Supeologists Podcast. I'm your host, Nico, and this is the show where we dive deep into all things superhero. Whether you're about all things Marvel or DC, you've come to the right place. Today we've got a fun episode for you as we're diving into some of the best animated projects in superhero films and TV shows.
Not the one take.
Not the one take. So this week, the Supeologists Podcast brings you Super Animation Man. And just like any other episode, let's kick things off with Summits, Slumps, and Dumps. We're talking about the highs, the lows, and the random bits of the week. Alright, to jump into Summits, Slumps, and Dumps, my summit, my package for clothes I mentioned in last week's episode finally came in. Got them.
Did they come in during that day? Or
no, they came in I think that Wednesday.
So did you get a refund? Because I remember you were like, oh, if they don't come in today, you can just like contact us and we'll give you a refund or some shit like that. Or they give you like money.
They gave me like compensation points for not being on time. But I mean, other than that, no. I got them. There's no reason for a refund.
True.
And then Slump, because of the snow that we got last week, I came back home on Wednesday.
Right.
I came back Tuesday night, actually. I came back Tuesday night, but I left Monday night.
Yeah.
So I literally spent
like
24 hours on campus.
Mm-hmm.
And that wasted a tank of gas. That was just a tank of gas. Like all I got was participation points for, being in class. But other than that, it's like other than that, it's pretty much like I just went to school for no reason.
Yeah,
I had a sleepover on campus. And then a dump. I went out with my friends over at Redline. Shout out to my friends over at Redline, Josh. I'll leave their link in the description, or I'll probably tag them like somewhere over there, wherever it is. And then your Summit's been done?
Summits. Nothing, I guess. Just been chilling, I guess. Just working and stuff like that. Dump. What's a random dump? Oh! Random dump. My nose started bleeding on my way to work, so I was just on the fucking car ride like this the entire time. Dump or slump? Bro, so I have a mouse pad that's it's pretty big, and it has it has LED lights, but I didn't buy it for the LED lights. I bought it because it has a wireless charger, and I'm like, cool, I can charge my phone on my desk without having to go back and forth from my bed and whatnot. And so, to connect it, because obviously it needs to be connected to something, it has a Type-C and connects right here, and then the USB connects to whatever the fuck you want to connect it to. And my headset, my wireless headset, also uses a Type-C. So when I already need to charge my headset, I just unplug it from here when I'm done gaming, and I just plug it into my headset. Yesterday, I go to unplug my fucking headset. Whole shit came off with the fucking thing.
No
so
way.
Now there's a fucking dongle stuck in my headset, and I'm like, it doesn't want to come out, and I'm like,
have you tried using tweezers or something?
Yes,
to get it
out? I haven't tried pliers yet, which I'm gonna do when I get home.
I feel like that would be too thick now.
I don't know. Whatever fucking help me get that shit out of there, bro. But yeah, now I'm down to USB-C charger. So it's crazy, bro.
That's quite the slump. That's a bad one too.
It's really fucking unfortunate.
Alright, but that's going to do it for our Summits, Slumps, and Dumps segment. Now we're going to get into our second segment where we're going to have a top 10 list for best animations.
I have a top 5, but...
Alright, now we're getting to our second segment. This is something I like to call the top 10 segment. Basically, we just have a list of our top 10, whatever it is about, and this week it's top 10 animations. I have top 10 animation movies, projects, etc. He's just got top 5
moments.
Animation moments.
Yep.
Do you want to go with your Twinkie 5 moments?
Okay, bet. So, number 5, I have...
Number five.
I have Ultimate Spider-Man gets his identity revealed by Ben Parker in the Disney XD movie or show. That was a pretty cool scene, especially because in the whole scene he was like, because I think Doc Ock was like, "Do you trust all your friends?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, with my life." And he was like, "That's crazy, yo, Ben, come here." And then Ben proceeds to knock this guy on the ground, and I'm like, "What the fuck, bro?" That shit was insane, bro. It was crazy. It's one of those things you had to see it. So. And then number 4. I lied. This one I'm about to say is number 5. Spider-Man's number 4. I lied. Because, like, everyone knows this one. Batman kills Reverse Flash, technically. Shoots him in the head. I only like it because, like, the whole scene, how dramatic it is. Because he's like, especially that guy, he's never usually, like, Reverse Flash is never usually scared of things. And, like, he's like, it's like walking in a fog. I never know when I'm going to die or not. It's, like, it's pretty cool and dramatic.
Yeah, it's like, it's special because it kind of breaks that, like, traditional Reverse Flash lore.
Yeah.
Like, he can't really die.
Yeah, but, like, he's actually, like, scared of, like, death now. Yeah, and he's, like keeping time and track of everything, and because he has to, or he's going to die, or just slip up. So that's number 5. Number 4 was the other one. Okay. Number 3, Wolverine gets his adamantium ripped off by Magneto in X-Men 97. I don't think if you watched that. But it was really cool. It was in the comics. And people were really surprised that they added it into the show, but it was a really cool moment.
That's ballsy of Marvel to do.
I mean, X-Men 97 did really great.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah, but that's, like, ballsy for them to do something like that.
No, yeah,
like
especially
that.
do it so well. Yeah, they did it pretty well. So, it was a pretty cool, what's it called? Animation and whatnot. And then number 2, I have the old Spider-Man show when Peter Parker is in his symbiote and he's chasing down Shocker. Shocker! You can't escape me! Bro, that shit is so funny. Bro, that whole guy has so many moments. I was going to add another one. I guess this will be my honorable mention. When there's this one part where I think it's like, because that whole show has like everything. Like everything to comics. Right. This is like a comic book line where like everyone comes back to life, but they're like water clones. Or something like that. There's some type of clones or whatnot.
What, like synthezoids?
I don't remember. Okay. I don't remember the whole lineup. But in the episode, Mary Jane comes back to life, or there's like a copy of Mary Jane, and she's like dying, and like her last words are like, "I don't know much of Mary Jane. I don't know how she's like, but I do know that she holds a lot of heart for like a lot of love for Peter." And then she dies, and he's like, "Mary Jane!" Bro, it was so funny. It's not funny, but it's like super dramatic. Like that whole voice, that whole guy and his voice acting was insane, bro. But yeah, that whole show was crazy. And then my number one spot is when Spot gets his last like spots on him, and you can see like his eyes, like you see like Miles like reflect him, and they're like back and forth, how like they're the same person or whatnot. Right. That moment was so sick to me, and watching that in theaters, bro. It just sent me chills down my spine, bro. Right. It was so amazing. Just one of those aura moments. Yes, and then you see like Jeff, like he's dying, or like he's gonna go save some kid, and he dies or whatnot. He's like, "Who was that?" Our future, and he's like, that shit was fire. That was cold. Yeah. But yeah, that's the top 5.
Top 5 animation moments. Yep. Now I have top 10 animation projects. I have 5 honorable mentions. 15 honorable mention number 5, Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. Okay. That's just, it's a great, ending of an era. Ending of an era. Number 14, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I put it at, it's an honorable mention. It's at number 4, number 4 in the honorable mentions, just because there's only one season. I've only seen the one interpretation of it.
It's pretty recent.
Right. Number 3, Batman the Killing Joke. It's pretty up there. Yeah. Number 2, Monsters Inc. Classic. Right. Gotta include that. Number 11, Fantastic Four, or I guess number 1, Fantastic Four, World's Greatest Heroes. It's the animated, like, old anime. I think it's the 90s or maybe early 2000s. It's an animated Fantastic Four show. I really just, the animation for it's like kind of like an anime style, but it's like really bad. But I just really like the visuals and the designs of the Fantastic Four suits. Okay. And the storyline for it's pretty cool. Like they have the Cretan involved in like the second episode. It's pretty cool. And I really am just a sucker for anything Human Torch. So I liked the Human Torch, and that's pretty cool. Now getting into my top 10. At number 10, I've got Ultimate Spider-Man, Disney XD's. The Disney XD, yeah. Ultimate Spider-Man. Just grew up on it. Gotta include that. Number 9, Justice League War. Okay. It was a great interpretation of the Justice League, and their designs for it were pretty cool. I really liked it, especially the Superman one. I really liked the Superman design. Yeah. Number 9, Son of Batman. I love all of the Batman movies in the DC AMU. They're really good. They're very comic accurate and lore accurate. Yeah. I think I have another one of them in this top 10. Number 7, I have The Incredibles.
Okay.
It's like easily one of the best Pixar. Number 6, I've got Batman Under the Red Hood.
That's a good one. That's a good one, especially the whole chats that they have with No, I think the whole like leading up to him finding out that it's what's it called? What the fuck is his name?
Jason Todd.
Jason Todd. Yeah. And the whole like him being like, I think it shows like it's a detective side of a bit.
Yeah.
Because he's like sitting there on the computer like doing this and this and that and that and that and this, and Alfred's like, "Fuck are you doing? There's obviously not more to this." And he's like, "Shut up, Alfred. I know there's something more to this. Shut up." Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about that movie is the way that they designed Nightwing. Nightwing looks freaking stupid in that.
Oh yeah.
For the longest time, I did not realize that the voice for Red Hood was Jensen Ackles, the guy who plays Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, it was pretty.
But that adds so much more depth to that. Does, it's like, oh my gosh.
Because the way they act, especially, is like, I think there's like this one. I should have added this. I should have added that top 5 where he busts into like a warehouse. And he like drops a duffel bag
of all the mob bosses.
Yeah. He's like, that was just like in an evening. Imagine what I could do in a whole day. And he was like, damn.
No, he's like. I did that in 2 hours. Imagine what I can accomplish in a whole evening.
Yeah, something like that.
Number 5, I've got Ratatouille. Also,
Ratatouille over Red Hood is kind of crazy.
I mean, I grew up on that, and that's like one of my personal like childhood memories. That's like one of those core memories.
Motherfucker really just like the character in the movie talking about some. Just like how
Number 4, Flashpoint Paradox.
It's kind of crazy.
That is one of the most comic accurate movies in existence, bro.
I guess.
That is
it is, but like,
and it's Flash, so
yeah, this guy likes Flash too much.
Number 3 is Spectacular Spider-Man.
Okay.
I was gonna say there's no way. So Spectacular Spider-Man is definitely up there. Yeah. Again, grew up on that. I grew up on that before Ultimate Spider-Man. I have like episodes. I think I like DVDs where it's like 3 episodes in one DVD.
I feel like Spectacular Spider-Man is like the best iteration of like Spider-Man like ever.
It's really good,
especially his quips and everything.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like it's like so like it's like on the mark. I think it was like this like I think it's like the 3rd episode. He's fighting Lizard, and Lizard starts like crawling on the wall. He's like, "Hey, wall crawling's my shtick. I'm gonna fucking sue if you start web swinging or some shit." Yeah. Bro, like he's like, it's such a good interpretation of Spider-Man.
And they got robbed for a second season.
Oh yeah,
they had like 4 seasons planned out.
Yeah,
like that.
They had a lot planned out.
And like we got hints of like other characters like Hobie Brown, Lonnie Lincoln,
and Green Goblin at the end of the last episode, I think.
Right.
And then they just scrapped it for Ultimate Spider-Man, I think.
Yeah.
Which is very unfortunate. I mean, Ultimate Spider-Man still did good.
But it was not the same.
I don't think it would have been the same. I think Spectacular Spider-Man would have gotten them way much more money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Number 2, Invincible.
Okay.
Invincible is one of the best things out there, especially right now. And then number 1, all-time favorite, all-time core memory, growing up, and I still watch it to this day. I still rewatch it to this day. Young Justice.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I like every season, even with all of its flaws, it's still just great. I love the character development for every character is written so perfectly to me. Even though some things aren't exactly lore accurate, it's still it's what I grew up on. That's what it got me into DC. So that's definitely gonna be my number 1. So that's my top 10 with top 5 honorable mentions, and that's gonna do it for our second segment, our top 10 segment. Now we're gonna get to our third segment, our animation talk. For our third segment, we've got animation talk. This is where we're gonna talk about, just animation projects in general. Before we get into it, I just have a couple questions for you. With Superman Legacy and Fantastic Four coming up, and Spider-Verse supposed to be, but Spider-Verse is gonna be delayed.
Moved to 2029.
But with these projects coming up, which one would you rather flop? I'll give it to you like this: would you rather have Spider-Verse, Fantastic Four, or Superman Legacy? Why? Just because you're not as big on...
Yeah, basically.
But here's the thing, though. Superman Legacy will be holding up a whole franchise, the whole DC.
I don't care.
It's not. I was gonna say it's not.
Yeah, I know, bro. Like, I don't care. I don't know. I'm not a big DC person, so like, DC flops, I don't really mind because I'm gonna be watching Marvel anyways.
Right.
But like,
I mean, I guess, yeah. For you, yeah. I kind of expected that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it really is. I mean, for me, it's hard because I love Marvel and DC, but I grew up being a DC person.
Mm-hmm.
I still I'm entertained more by Marvel, but I favor DC.
Right.
So it's really hard because if Spider-Verse flops, then it's
I'm going to be fucking livid.
If Spider-Verse flops, that really does ruin the like reputation of the first two. So it's like it's question of ruining the past, whereas Superman Legacy is a question of ruining the future. And then Fantastic Four is like I feel like I'd rather have that one flop because we still have
other
everything
movies to come.
Right. Yeah. So I think I'd rather just have that flop. And I said it before last episode, this 2025's got a lot of big movies coming up, a lot of anticipated movies coming up. So I really hope I don't know how people are going to be able to do this whole thing of like making them really good movies. So I feel like 2025 is either going to be the best era of movies or the worst era of flops.
Yeah. Especially with like all these movies coming up, there's a very high expectation bar, especially for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because they've gone like 10 out of 10 for both movies straight, which is really hard to do.
Right.
Really, really hard to do, especially this day and age. Like, Incredibles 2 didn't even get that high of a rating.
No.
Like, it's difficult. So the fact that they did that is insane. Like, I think the second movie is better than the first one, but the first one is also like amazing. So it's like, so there's like a lot of high expectations riding for the third one, and especially this Superman movie. Or because people are like expecting something out of DC at this point because they're not showing a lot, so they're expecting something. They're expecting it to be good. Because if this flops, things are gonna get canceled. Like not even mid. Like they're not even gonna finish it. It's gonna be canceled like midway type stuff.
Yeah. If
it does really bad. So there's a lot. There's a lot on the line here.
If you had to choose between Fantastic Four or Spider-Verse, are you choosing Fantastic Four to flop?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like if Fantastic Four flops, it'll be okay because like it's not in the main because I think they're in a different dimension. So if anything ever goes wrong, they can just pull the
multiverse.
Like they can always pull that shit out of their ass and like it'll be okay. But people will still remember it. But like it won't be as bad if it was like stick to the canon route. People will obviously be more mad about that. But like since it's like obviously a different area and everything's different, people will be like more like I guess like what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, but I guess people would just be like more like okay with it. I guess they just be like okay,
accepting of it.
Yeah, accepting of it. There it is.
I hope nothing flops, but it's hard. It's hard to expect that.
Yeah, with how things been going, it's just like it doesn't even seem possible anymore.
Right. Now to get into our actual animation talk, starting with some Marvel animation. What If? So, What If has a lot of mixed reviews and a lot of mixed feelings. I do like the animation style. It's different. It's cool. It's different. I do like it. And the season 1 did a really good job of introducing this idea of what if. Season 2 followed the same concept, but it didn't execute as well. Like it had a lot more worse episodes.
I think the problem with What If is that they, instead of making it what if, they started making it into like a story.
Yeah.
And everything started connecting, but like no, it's supposed to be what if. Everything's supposed to be separated. It's supposed to be a what if this happened, not if what if this and then what if this is joined. Like no.
Yeah.
No. Like
so it would have been better off if they kept the story separate. Yeah. But I'm not complaining that they joined them. I'm complaining about them joining in the second season. I didn't really like because in the second season they made Doctor Strange actually evil.
Yeah.
Who would have guessed that?
Yeah, right. The guy who can do like everything with magic sorcery and dark sorcery. Who would have guessed?
Right. I didn't like how they bleeded season 1 into season 2.
Yeah.
Season 3 there were so many poor episodes. The only episode I liked in that season
It's a recent one, right?
Yeah. The last season, last season. Season 3, the only episode I liked was the Riri Williams episode. It was really good. And season 3, I kind of like seeing how the Watchers started to become more like empathetic and like humane.
Yeah.
And then we got to the look at like the Beyonders as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that portion was good. It just I really didn't like the way that things panned out.
Yeah.
I didn't like how they made all the what if characters god tier characters. I'm like, this
plot
is not
armor
this,
shit.
this is literally plot armor. Like it kind of ruined it for me.
I feel like what if like gained a lot of hate for Captain Carter, and it's so funny.
Dude, yeah, they chose Captain Carter to be the main character in all the stories.
Which is so stupid. Like,
right?
What? Like Captain America and Captain Carter are the same thing, but they're obviously from different places. But like Captain America has been a main character for so long. Like, pick someone else.
Right.
Like, it's so like we've seen this. It's not even original at all. You're like, who would have thought? And then like literally when things all seem bad in the show, it's just like, oh, guess who's here now? Like, bro, shut up. Like, get this girl out of my face, bro.
They really should have done a better job of making the Watcher the main character.
No, yeah.
I mean, of course, it's I'll be your guide in these vast new realities. But, like, make him the main character. Yeah. Like, we get it that he has an influence and impact on these other characters and these stories. But he should have been the main focus of like, a more of a main focus, at least. Moving on, Spider-Verse, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Beyond and Across. So, animation style, again, on point. Like you were saying, the first 2 movies were like 10 out of 10. So they were great. A lot of people were complaining, like, when it first came out, like, all of our friends were like, what are you guys talking about? That movie was dog shit. Like, Across.
No, people were like, it looks so comic booky. I'm like, that's the point. Like, what do you mean? Like, they added the dots into the thing. Like, they literally explained it like, yeah, we wanted to be like very comic book like and everything in style, so that's why we added like the whole bubbles and whatnot. Like I think like Miles' thoughts are like in bubbles, which is like cool detail. Great, yeah. And people were like, "Why is that a thing?" Like, are you stupid or are we like acting? Like, dude, don't be serious.
No, but a lot of people were complaining that it was just a setup movie for the third one. There was like because like they were all like that movie was terrible. Like there was no action, there was no fighting at all. Like, it was just a chase scene. Yeah, it was a build up for the third movie was their argument. And I was like, it was still a good movie. There was still plenty of action. It was still a great movie regardless.
Yeah, especially with like they added especially them adding a new character.
Right.
And like them going into lore about that character that not many people know about. Because like Miles is obviously like a pretty known character, but he's not as known as actual Peter Parker. So like them having to go into detail like how the Prowler is his uncle, how this and that, and like how the villains are like way worse in his universe than they are in many other universes. Because the one thing I remember when watching that whole show is that technically Miles' universe is based on the Ultimate Universe where Peter Parker dies. Like that's how it's supposed to go. But like obviously in the movie they made changes. Like, oh, you changed the canon event, whatever. But like that's how it's supposed to be. And like Green Goblin is this huge guy and whatnot. So, like, Peter Parker was supposed to die, and then he takes up the mantle after him. That's how it's supposed to be. So, like, I like how they did that whole twist, because not that many people realize that.
Right.
And it's still really weird, because, like, I know Alex knows a lot about that stuff, too, and he was like, oh, yeah, I didn't really think about that. And I was like, yeah, bro. Yeah. But, it's just a really good idea, especially how they spun it and everything. They changed it, and they did it so well.
Yeah, they did a good job of incorporating like this whole multiverse thing in canon events, even though in the original Ultimate comic line, it's not a canon. It's supposed to happen.
Right. Yeah, which is really cool. And the whole canon events thing is like a really cool thing, too.
It's a good concept.
It's a cool concept, yeah, especially because all the Spider-Men have gone through, like all the Spider-Men have literally gone through the same thing. And, I don't know, it's just so cool seeing how, like, it just gets in, like, because it can be funny and, like, all this and that, but it can get so morbid and, like, depressing, especially for, like, Miles, because he realizes his, like, dad is going to die, and he, like, wants to stop it, but they're basically telling him, no, like, you have to let it happen. And, like, all the other Spider-Man are like, yeah, you have to let this happen, especially it's, like, Spectacular Spider-Man. Yeah. I know his voice actor did, like, a whole, like, interview, and he's like, I know the reason why he would side with Miles, because, like, even in the show, you see how much, like, pain he's going through. Like, he almost on Spider-Man himself. Like, he almost took a cure and then just, like, stopped being Spider-Man.
it's cool that they're taking the Ultimate comic line and doing this multiverse thing to it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, now we're getting into the DC animations. Creature Commandos. I know you haven't seen it yet.
I've seen it.
You have?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, yeah,
it's really good. Yeah,
it's funny. I like. It's a fun
really
watch.
Show,
it's a fun watch, and it's the first project of James Gunn's his own DC universe. I'm not talking about the Suicide Squad. Or nothing. I'm just saying that like his official DCU. It's Creature Commandos is the thing that's kicking it off.
Yeah,
and then, dude, the projects for his DC universe are outstanding. They're doing a live action Teen Titans movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing that.
And it's I think the writer for it is the same as Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Is that the animated show?
No, it's the movie coming out after Superman Legacy. Yeah, it's another Superman movie.
I was gonna say, 'cause that Superman animated show was actually really good.
Which one?
The one with the new logo on his chest. The one that inspired the new
My
logo.
Adventures with Superman?
I think so. It's supposed to be like a teenage show or some shit like that. That one was really good. It's really good.
What the frick is going on with my mic right now? The shit doesn't stay up. Okay, there we go.
Guy.
But yeah, I like Creature Commandos. It's very fun.
Yeah, it's a very good watch.
It's a fun watch.
It's funny and it gets deep when it needs to.
Yeah, I like the way that it's written out. Whereas like it's following this one original storyline, but then like you get flashbacks and callbacks to the lore or depth of each character. Yeah. I really like J Robot's the funniest.
Yeah.
But I like the lore of Dr. Phosphorus.
Yeah.
Yeah, what makes him such a good character is all the trauma that he has to go through.
Especially like how he acts and stuff like that. He's all goofy and shit, but like
he's like
he's a classroom clown for a reason.
I'm smiling, but you can't tell. Now, next we're getting to the DC AMU, the DC Animated Universe. I can glaze this thing for days.
Yeah.
It is.
I almost went with Spider-Man.
It is the best DC lore. I love it so much. It really is something special, especially to me because that's what I grew up on. Yeah. I literally have watched the entire timeline of it like 7 times, twice alone in college. I've only been in college for less than a year, so that says something.
Yeah,
like what?
Says a lot.
16 movies, twice, so 32 times. Oh my gosh. And again, like 4 of those movies alone were in my top 15, top 10. Yeah. Again, the Batman lore ones. Oh, Batman Bad Blood. Oh my gosh, it is. And I love Nightwing and Damian Wayne.
Which one's that one where Damian kills Nightwing on accident in the prison?
That's the new 52. That's the Injustice movie.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's.
I know a lot of people didn't really like that one.
I mean, it's true. It does happen, but
yeah, no, but like not a lot of people like the whole Injustice.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Flash dies in that too.
Yeah, I know about that. Which is like how he's the Flash.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
and he's just like the Joker set a trap for him.
Yeah, what are you talking about? No, I like the one thing that people don't like with the Flash is that like he's literally the most like impossible character to kill, and they somehow find a way to harm him or like beat him half to death.
He loses to Plot.
Literally, like Plot is his enemy. It's just so stupid because even in the show, he like at this moment he has speed thinking and he can like see in the future. Right. And he's like, how is he going to be stopped at this point? And they're just like, oh, it's making you evil. And like, okay, sure, buddy. Like, all right, bro.
But yeah, no, the DC AMU is like one of the best story arcs, character developments, and it's why these films stand out from like the live action adaptations. It just doesn't hold any sort of candle to it. Moving on, we've got Young Justice. Oh my gosh, jerk me off. I'm gonna die. Like Young Justice is so good. First season, 10 out of 10. Second season, 10 out of 10. Third season, I would probably give it like a
7.
I would give it like an 8 out of 10, just because it kind of goes away from what the Young Justice was from the 2 seasons. But season 3 is like Young Justice Outsiders.
Yeah.
And it introduces new characters while also keeping the storyline from the original team and a storyline for the leftover members the outsiders.
Yeah.
So it does a really good job on that. I really like that the whole plot and everything. And then it got canceled. I got so pissed. And then they came out with Phantoms, Young Justice Phantom season 4.
Mm-hmm.
I have not finished it. Every time I watch the show, I watch it from episode 1 and I go through it. And I think the furthest I've gone is like episode 8
is it just,
in the
like,
4th season.
Hard to watch? Like, is it like
kind of, because it's really
boring?
is boring to
Yeah.
me. It's still great. It's still really
yeah.
written to be a great thing. But I mean, season 4 kicks off with Superboy and Miss Martian going to Mars to get married. But there's a murder mystery, and it just distracts you from the original plot, and it's not that great. And Beast Boy is like one of the Martian animals on the planet. It's like,
yeah.
Why?
Yeah, I'm like that with shows too. Especially if I get bored and like I come back to it like 6 months later, I don't remember anything.
Right.
I have to watch it from the beginning.
Yeah.
And that's just so I can remember everything. And then I get to that point again, and then I start watching, and then it just rinse and repeat until like, I actually get the strength to watch it all. And I'm like, okay, I guess that was cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's like one of the best animation series that I've ever seen. Besides Invincible and Spectacular Spider-Man and all that. But I mean, I am settled for it
When
finally.
is Invincible? Are we talking about Invincible today?
I mean, yeah, we there. I do have some talking
Spoilers?
points. Yeah, I mean, to this point, because by the time this episode comes out, it'll be 2 weeks.
I think we got like 2 more episodes left until it's done.
Is it what? We have 6 just came out, right? Or is it 7?
6.
Powerplex, whatever.
Powerplex, yeah. That character was
great.
God.
Do you know all the memes where it's just like Powerplex kills his family? Invincible, why'd you it's hilarious.
It's not your fault. You're right. It's not my fault. It's your fault.
Right, exactly. It's so funny. And then like there's all like the Aaron Paul memes as well. Where it's like Invincible.
You can't keep getting away with this,
dude. In the title, the way they show the title card, like it was.
Oh yeah, it's like I want where's
man? Can't keep getting away with this. It's Robert Kirkman's Invincible comic series. Becoming an animation show it's so good. Yeah. It's really it's my top. It's the second place in my top 10. It's so good. They tease the Invincible War.
Yes. Oh my god, I wanted to talk about that because me and Joe watched it the day it came out, and I was texting this dude, and he was like, I was watching it till some motherfucker texted my phone.
Yeah, till you texted my phone. I was in the middle of watching it, and he goes, "Bro, have you seen the new Invincible episode yet?"
Me and Joe were geeked in my living room. We were just like, "Oh, bro, all the marks look so great, bro. They look so amazing. Sinister Mark, Viltrumite Mark, or Omni Mark, all of them, bro. They look so great. They look so great." Yeah, I'm so excited for it.
I saw a TikTok saying that like there's like one Invincible missing. One of the variants missing.
I think so.
Because there's like 16, but in that scene, there's only 15.
Yeah. I think there's one of them missing.
But I don't know which one it is, because like the thing with it is that a few of the doppelganger, the few of the versions of them are like redesigned. Like you can still tell who's who. Yeah. But that just makes it harder to tell who's not there.
Yeah.
Which one's not there.
Bulletproof isn't entirely comic book accurate.
Right.
Yeah.
I do like a lot of the designs of them. The Sinister Mark is obviously like, damn. Yeah. I like Viltrumite Mark as well.
Prison Mark looks pretty sick.
Prisoner Mark is deformed.
Yeah, I know, but he looks pretty sick.
He looks very menacing.
Mohawk Mark, I don't think he's menacing enough. Bro. I don't like his whole thing, because in the comic books he looks crazy as fuck. I don't think he looks kind of normal. They need to change that, because I think that's all happening next episode. Because
I think it will start at the end of next episode.
I don't think so, because in the because like each episode has like a thumbnail on it, and then the thumbnail like Cecil's all bloodied up, and like the first thing that a couple of the variant marks do when they get to his Earth is invade the Pentagon. Right. So I'm assume it's happening next episode.
Yeah, it's gonna happen next. It's not gonna kick off the next episode.
No, I think it'll happen like midway.
Yeah. It's not gonna kick it off. Is my point. Yeah, it'll probably be halfway through the next episode, and then Conquest in the final episode.
And then Angstrom, I don't think they did him justice, because in the comics he looks way better in the comics than he does in the show. So like, yeah.
And that might just be for viewer discretion.
Maybe because the whole comic book looks a little graphic-y.
Right.
But even then, I don't think so. Especially with all the blood they have in the show, I don't think so.
Oh, it's so funny. Like there's that clip of like the goggle-less, the Mark that doesn't have the goggles. He just has the mask and the cut-out eyes. He's like beating up Immortal, and all the memes are like, the next episode hasn't even come out yet, and Immortal's already getting his ass whooped.
No way, yeah.
That's hilarious. Dude, and all the memes where it's like, Immortal glazes Cecil, but then when Mark goes and chokes him, he's just standing there like, guys, let's talk about it.
Stop it.
No,
what? Get off of him, he says in his sleep.
But yeah, oh my gosh, the next couple episodes are gonna be crazy.
No, yeah, they're gonna be fucking insane.
And the like him edits. Do I look like
And then Oliver,
bro, I need to see Oliver turn up, bro. Like he needs to. I like seeing how like he is getting out into the real world and people are like
people are accepting him, which is like so weird to me.
But it's really not though, because they live in a world where like
everything is so crazy.
Right.
Yeah, but like no, it was weird that they were so accepting of it.
Yeah.
I was like, no, he was like because Mark was like he has friends, and I was asking the same question. I'm like, how the fuck? And I'm like, is it because it's dark and y'all can't see him? But then the guy's like, well, you're purple, so shut up. And I'm like, so y'all do know he's purple, but y'all just friends with him. I'm like, that's pretty tough. But yeah. But I'm so excited to see what he's gonna do because he fights a couple variant Marks and he gets his ass beat. But I want to see because this show is completely different from what the comics is doing. But obviously they're going the same way, but everything's going differently. So I'm saying like maybe he might win this time. I don't know. Especially because he like fucking killed the Mauler twins.
But yeah, I was expecting them to put that in the show where he actually kills them.
Yeah.
What's interesting to me is that like Sinister Mark and like other Marks, they kill each other. Like Sinister Mark kills like 3 of the Marks.
It's because they're all there for one reason, which is like to expand their worlds.
Right.
Yeah. So it wouldn't make sense that they're killing each other off.
Right. It would make sense, but I'm wondering how they're gonna incorporate that into the show.
Well, I don't know. Fucking crazy battles, bro. I'm assuming all the bad animations in PNG. Well, there isn't bad animations, but people are like so nitpicky. There's this is one scene where I think I think even Mark are sitting like on the roof, like
and then there's like
the fucking PNG is cut off, and I'm like, oh, shut the fuck up, and I'm like, you know what, whatever, because like. All the animations being saved for the last 2 episodes. So
right,
whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. They better turn up in these last 2 episodes or I'm going to tweak the fuck out. But oh my gosh, Invincible is going crazy. Powerplex episode, I love it.
Dude, in my opinion, I don't think they did enough with Powerplex, and I hope to God he comes back.
I don't have a problem with it because I know that they're coming back to him.
No, yeah.
But I don't want to see him. I don't want to see the rehabilitated version of him. I still want to see
like
him
be the
bad guy.
Especially because he fought Mark and he was actually kind of winning at first. And I'm like, if he didn't have like some stupid ass plan in his head, they would probably would have been equal or something like that.
But Mark also was holding back.
Yeah,
Mark
true.
didn't want to hold because Becky Duvall and their son was still there.
They ended up dying anyways.
They ended up dying, and Vince was like, you killed them!
That's not nice for you to do that!
Dude, no, I have a clip of that. I made a clip of that in for next week's like clip send outs. I actually want to show you 2 of them real quick. Just I got 2 of them. I got one of them. This one I probably won't post.
Powerplay's such a cool character though, because like his voice, bro, that guy's voice acting was insane.
Oh, it was great. The emotion he gave.
Yes, bro, I could feel all of it. Pause.
I mean, most of it was just like.
No, yeah, but like even then, no. I remember me and Joe were watching it, and I was like, I don't think Powerplex is a problem. I think his wife is, and he's like, nah. And then there's like, and he was like, oh no, it's over. We won't be able to get through this. And then she's like, don't you remember what tomorrow is? And he's like, what? And she's like, the memorial. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, you're definitely the crazy one here, bro. Like what? Like, dude. Bro. And then she comes up with the idea of like him kidnapping them, and I'm like, yeah, you're definitely the issue here, not him.
But yeah, no. So Invincible season 3 is
it's gonna be super high.
It's gonna be peak.
As
but then I'm gonna be so pissed if they leave us on a giant cliffhanger again. And it's like, or if they leave us on the cliffhanger. Actually, no, because it's kind of confirmed that
They'll probably
Conquest
leave us
is
on
the
of
last
Conquest,
episode.
and it'll just be like,
No, if anything, it'll probably be like season 1 where Mark and Omni-Man fought, and then it's like season 4 led into like the aftermath of it, and it's probably gonna do the same thing with Conquest and Mark, which would be very interesting to see because Mark already has knows that this has happened before, and he doesn't want it to happen again.
Right.
So is he gonna be more ruthless and actually,
Doesn't he beat Conquest?
No, I don't know. I don't know that lore.
I don't remember.
But if Nolan and Alan come back, I don't think they're coming back this season. I think they're coming back next season.
No, they won't. They'll probably have a teaser at the end of the next episode of them going through space and whatnot, going to the Allied, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, we didn't get we didn't get to see them at all last episode. Mm-hmm. So we're definitely seeing them. If not,
next episode, in space right now.
Right.
So they're probably just going to their Alan's little crib. They're like, hey.
Oh, probably they're probably gonna go with Thetis.
Yeah.
They're gonna go chat with him. It's weird because it's Optimus Prime. It's the voice of Optimus Prime. Yeah. It's like Autobots, roll out. Butchermites, roll out. But yeah, no, I'm excited for what season 3 has to hold, and it's gonna end off
super.
It's gonna be its peak, but then I'll have to wait again for another year.
But it'll be worth it though,
because the producers of the show are like, we're aiming for every season to come out annually, so every February they want a season to come out.
Right.
But is that gonna happen with everything that's happening right now?
Yeah,
all these writer strikes.
Yeah, writer strikes are going on again. That's why Spider-Verse was pushed back, because they're also being on
Well, it's not even that. It's because bad publicity with Shamik Moore.
Right, yeah. But even then, they started animated, but they haven't started voice acting. Yeah. Right. But even then, they can't get to the point of voice acting because not everything is done.
Right.
And because things aren't getting done because people are being pushed their limits. And people are like, nah, I'm not going to work anymore. And they're just like, fuck. It's just pay your workers right and give them good hours. It's not that hard, bro. Bruh.
But that's going to do it for our third segment, our animation talk. Now we're getting to our fourth segment, a bracket. Alright, now we're getting to our fourth segment, a bracket. It's just an animation bracket. It's just whichever. We're deciding our winners for this bracket based on just what we favor. So what we enjoy more. To kick it off, Into the Spider-Verse or Marvel's Spider-Man. That's the most recent one. The one with Horizon High. Yeah.
No, absolutely. Not even fucking close.
I know, yeah.
Not even an inch. It can't even touch it. It can't even afford to look at it. Are we serious?
Next is Across the Spider-Verse or Ultimate Spider-Man.
Across the Spider-Verse. It's not even... Come on, bruh. You're not even giving these shows a chance at this point.
Well, yeah, because I'm trying to make them... Because it gets harder in the end. Beyond the Spider-Verse or Spectacular Spider-Man? Anticipating... If Beyond becomes a 9 out of 10... assume Spider-Verse or Beyond is a 9 out of 10. Are you taking Beyond or Spectacular?
Oh, Beyond.
Beyond?
Yeah.
You might get some hate for that.
Yeah, I will, probably. But it's
it's hard to tell because Beyond the Spider-Verse hasn't come out yet. But assuming that it's a 9 out of 10,
and I know for a fact Miles and Miguel are gonna scrap.
Oh, I hope so.
I know they're going to fight, and I know that fight is going to be crazy. It's gonna be badass.
Avengers Assemble or X-Men 97? You know what Avengers Assembled is? It's the Disney XD Avengers.
This is the ultimate same shit.
Yeah.
X-Men 97.
Yeah. X-Men 97. I mean, I need to watch it. I've heard really good things about it. Yeah.
I think... Never mind. I was about to spoil it for you.
What If Season 1 or Justice League Unlimited?
Justice League Unlimited?
Yeah. Thank gosh. I was gonna...
Thank gosh.
If you said the other one, I would have questioned you. What If Season 2 or Lego Batman?
Lego Batman.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Lego Batman.
That's not even close.
Lego Batman's so much more fun to watch.
Bro, we were in his room. I think it was almost a month ago, and I'm like, "Yo, this dude got the DS." I opened that DS.
Oh yeah.
And you see the theme song for Batman. Start playing this. He goes, "Batman!" Oh yeah. Here's the funniest shit, bro. I have the Batman games on my Xbox.
I want them so bad. I want to play them again so bad just for the nostalgia.
I own my Xbox One because they Xbox Live releases a few games every month.
Yeah.
And everyone's they release it within 3 months. They're like, Batman 1, 2, and 3. And I was like, you know all that shit.
Yeah. Those were all good. They were way ahead of their time.
Way ahead of their time.
What If Season 3 or Flashpoint Paradox?
Flashpoint Paradox. It's not even close.
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man or Justice League War?
Yeah, this is where Green Lantern is just like, I'll go fight them, and then
he just, yeah.
Or Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Right.
Justice League War.
Okay.
That's really hard though.
I'm giving
That's pretty difficult.
Yeah, it's really just because Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man only has the one season.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
Justice League War has so much to go off of, and it's just.
I mean, next week our episode is a review episode for Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. So we'll give our rating and our thoughts on that then. Creature Commandos or Young Justice? Don't even.
No, okay. Didn't even let me answer.
Shut the fuck up! I'm already putting it in.
He's right though.
Yep. Batman Beyond or Batman the Killing Joke? So that's Batman the Killing Joke's the one where it's Batgirl.
Yeah. And then she's paralyzed. Yeah, I watched that. Batman Beyond.
Yeah, I could go.
It's just because it has just so much to go off of.
You can make the argument for either one. Batman the Killing Joke is really good though.
Batman Beyond is sick too.
Yeah. The Justice League versus the Teen Titans or the Teen Titans the Judas Contract? So the Judas Contract's the one where Deathstroke sets out and captures all the Titans, and because he's contracted by Brother Blood to take them all to get their powers and whatnot. And then Justice League versus the Teen Titans is Trigon infects the Justice League, and it's like they clash.
Yeah.
The Judas Contract is the one where Nightwing wears the red Bloodhaven suit.
That one.
That one?
Yeah.
The Judas Contract?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like. So the thing about versus the Justice League is that Robin is introduced in that one.
Is he?
Yeah. Robin's introduced to the Teen Titans in that one.
Yeah.
Because it's that whole development where it's like he can't work in a team. He thinks he's too badass to work in a team. Yeah.
I don't know. I just like I don't know. It's just like I've just seen so many iterations of like, the Justice League goes bad. Woo!
I mean, I'll give you Judas Contract.
No, yeah, it's just hard, but it's just like it's just something new.
Right.
So it's like I like it better.
And Judas Contract's the one where it's like, how about you show me that move you taught me last night?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I admire boldness. What would the team think?
What do you mean?
It's like, oh, okay, you got me.
Yeah.
The training move.
Yeah. She's so bad. What? Who said that?
She is, bro.
What?
Oh my god, Starfire's bad as frick. Son of Batman or Batman Under the Red Hood? To me, it's way harder because I love
Batman Under the Red Hood.
I think just
I'm a Jason Todd Glazer. So like, it's not like I can't.
But he forgot his name like 20 minutes ago.
Okay, whatever, bro. It's alright, bro.
Batman versus never mind.
What was it?
Batman versus Robin or Wonder Woman Bloodlines?
Who'd you put?
Batman versus Robin. The death of Superman. Oh, this is the death of Superman or Invincible.
Invincible.
Yeah.
What?
No, it's gonna make it harder for the next few rounds.
Oh yeah, it is.
Invincible, the Adam Eve special, or Batman Hush.
Hush is with the character Hush, right?
Yeah, it's the Riddler is Hush. I liked it. I mean,
it was cool, yeah, but then making Hush the Riddler is like.
I mean,
the Hush is his own character,
right? Batman Hush, it's really good because it introduces the Justice League Batman suit, the blue one, and we get Selena Kyle, and some Batman lore. The only thing I don't like is that they redesigned like every character. Like Batman, Bruce Wayne and Nightwing's eyes are different colors.
Really?
They're like a bright blue. Kind
of. Ooh, that's weird.
Yeah. I mean, it was weird looking. It took a minute to adjust, but like it looked better on Bruce Wayne than it did Nightwing. Because to me, Nightwing's always been like an Asian kind of character, like a Asian type. Yeah, but like people are like, he's actually just like
No, he's definitely Asian.
Brown hair or brown eyes, black hair, whatever. But he's always him and Tim Drake have always been Asian characters to me. Um, next is Iron Man Armored Wars or Batman Bad Blood. Do you know what Iron Man Armored Wars is? It's like the Iron Man's a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say Bad Blood.
Yeah.
Personally.
I'm gonna say Bad Blood.
Because I mean, it is Armored Wars is good, but I mean, again, Batman lore, it just tops like everything, in my opinion. See, now it all gets harder. Into the Spider-Verse or Across the Spider-Verse?
Cross.
Just because of the multiverse, you get to see all the other Spider-Men. Okay, yeah.
Metro Boomin is a Spider-Man.
But then it's like, oh my gosh, the iconic moments of Into, What's Up, Danger. What's it? I'm not scared.
That was a good song. I have that song on my playlist.
And then we left in the dust. Also stuck by you.
Okay, bro.
Sunflower.
Okay, yeah, but they also have Mona Lisa.
They have the Familia one as well.
And they have...
It's literally the self-love. And then, there is the...
Yeah.
My name is Miguel O'Hara.
Yeah.
On this dimension's one and only Spider-Man.
And the end of the fucking movie has the fucking song. The fucking, I forgot what it's called, but then in the movie, the credits, the second movie, peak music.
I don't remember that song. Metro Boomin did pretty good.
Yeah.
But I feel like Into the...
I just think it has better moments.
I mean, it has cooler moments, but Into
moments.
has more iconic moments.
Not really.
Yes.
This guy plays Miguel O'Hara's fucking speech every day I go into his car. Every time. And he's talking about, it has more iconic moments. Bro.
Alright, we'll do heads for... We'll flip a coin.
What do you mean? There isn't a debate. The second one is better.
Heads for Into, tails for Across. Flip a coin. It's heads. It's Into. I shit you not, I did a series flip the coin.
That's so stupid.
Well, either way, it's the next round's gonna be... Okay, well, here, how about this? Beyond or X-Men 97?
Beyond.
Okay, well, you know what the next round's gonna be? Into or Beyond?
What?
Justice League Unlimited or Lego Batman? Unlimited?
Yeah, Unlimited.
Yeah, I would.
Unlimited just has more.
Flashpoint Paradox or Justice League War?
Paradox.
Young Justice. Yep.
What was the other one?
Batman Beyond.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Judas Contract or Under the Red Hood?
Under the Red Hood.
Batman vs. Robin or Invincible?
Because I'm
Adam Eve or Batman Bad Blood? I'd say Bad Blood. Bad Blood's really good. I mean, I know that Adam Eve's really good too, but it's just we already have Invincible going through in the next round. Bad Blood.
He just likes Bad Blood.
I love Bad Blood because that's the one where Nightwing's like, for years I idolized him. Hell, I wanted to be him. But how could I trust him? Bruce Wayne's just as much a mask as Batman is. And then you get the like him edits. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So I'm putting Batman Blood through. Alright, next round. Into or Beyond the Spider-Verse?
Into. Because I don't know if Beyond the Spider-Verse is going to be a good movie.
Assuming that Beyond is a 9 out of 10. But you said that Into's a 10 out of 10.
Into is not a 10 out of 10.
You literally said the first two were 10. They were both 10 out of 10s. Roll the clip back.
The second one's a 10, so 11 out of 11.
Oh, 11 out of 10?
Yeah, whatever. But it's better. It's better. No, I'm gonna say Into.
Okay. Justice League Unlimited or Flashpoint Paradox? I'm gonna defer to you. Yeah, that's what I put down. I already typed
this
it.
fucking guy.
Justice League or Young Justice or Under the Red Hood.
Young Justice.
Okay. I mean,
Young Justice just has more.
I would be okay with either, but it's like
Young Justice just has more.
But Young Justice also has something that peaks it down. You know, it has that negative thing that weighs it down. But Under the Red Hood is just like a masterpiece. Because Under the Red Hood, you can there's also that feature where you can go back and choose the storyline.
Yeah.
So it's like again, I'm okay with either one. I'm just saying that if you're thinking about it,
kill the Joker or not.
Right. If you think about it, Young Justice has that one thing that's weighted down, that one season that's weighted down, and then Under the Red Hood just got
Young Justice more.
Young Justice.
Yeah.
I mean, I would accept either one.
It's very close though. Very, very close.
This would be a good little poll. Which one would you say would you favor more? Would you favor Young Justice or Batman Under the Red Hood?
I feel like Young Justice would win.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. It just has more.
It might be like a bias.
Like if Under the Red Hood had to like way more than just that, I'd probably choose Red Hood.
Yeah. Invincible or
what was the other one?
Bad Blood.
Oh.
I mean, it would have been Invincible or Adam Eve.
True, yeah. But Invincible obviously would have won. So.
Oh, this is where shit goes down. Into the Spider-Verse or Flashpoint Paradox.
Into Spider-Verse.
You slut.
What do you mean?
Spider-Man.
What do you mean? It's not a competition.
But it's if you look at it from a comic lore accuracy.
Don't care.
Paradox is so much is way more. Flashpoint Paradox is way more accurate than Spider-Verse. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying that if we're looking at it from that point, Paradox is more accurate. Young Justice or Invincible? Oh, don't do that to me.
Invincible.
It's not nice to do that. Yeah, I guess because again, Invincible hasn't had a bad season yet, so.
And they're about to have the same amount of seasons too. So.
Yeah, true. With no cancellation, so. All right, to decide the winner, you fuck ass. Into the Spider-Verse or Invincible?
Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, you're fucking crazy, bro.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. You know, I still have that poster from the second movie.
That's the second movie, though. It's not the first one.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not. You just said that Across exceeds the.
The Into the Spider-Verse goes into the second movie, so they're in the same thing.
What was your argument the first time? Oh my god.
Into the Spider-Verse is better. Peak cinema. There is no debate.
God.
What do y'all think? But obviously, he's in the wrong.
But so is Invincible. Invincible's also peak, bro. They haven't had
better animation, better story.
They're two completely different animation. Actually, okay, I'll give you animation.
Better story.
Story. I don't know.
Better story.
Because
better characters. Genki's way better than your gay best friend, and you know it. And you know it.
Rexplode. I would compare Genki to Rexplode.
No.
That's how I compare it. Genki's barely included in the movie. He's in Into the Spider-Verse. He's in it for like a scene. Maybe he's in there for like the.
He's still better.
End. He's there for the end.
He's still better.
And he's there for the time.
He's still better.
He's there for the one scene where like they're all.
He's
in
still
the room.
better.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna fuck.
How about you? How about you push this button for me? And hey.
I'll give you the hey, but then oh my god. Then there's Feel It. Oh my god, it's like
okay. Then there's
I was
Danger,
hoping for something more iconic.
This the other one, the Juice WRLD song.
Gosh. What's another 17 years? Let's start again. Make another kid.
Okay. It's just a leap of faith, Miles.
It's not nice to do that. Oh my god.
I can keep counter-rounding all day.
I can keep. What would you have for another 500 years? You, Dad. I'll slap you.
Are we friends? Yeah. Friends.
That was not a line.
Yes, it was!
No,
Where's Stacy and Miles when they're about to leave?
I thought you were talking about... I thought you were talking about Genki and
Here,
Miles.
have this hammer. It can fit in your pocket anywhere.
That's not a
That was a line.
That's not a good line, though.
It's a good line.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's
Yes,
a
it
comedic line.
Yes, it is.
It's not a
I'm
good
gonna
line.
take this Rubik's Cube. I don't know what it is, but I'll find out eventually.
That's not a good line either.
I let the damn candle run to my fingertips just so I can feel anything.
It's a matchstick. You don't even know what the fuck
What
you're
the
talking
fuck it is?
You don't even know.
Why is there one in the garage? We're all in a closed area. Like, do I have to keep going? Fucking, I don't know.
When was that?
When they're all introducing this other Spider-Mans, and it's Nicolas Cage, or Spider Noir, and he's hanging off something, and he's like, the wind follows everywhere I go. And like,
and the wind smells like rain.
Yeah, and then Spider-Man P. Parker's like, how the fuck is there wind in here? We're in a garage.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's not what you said the first time though. That wasn't the line you said the first time. You had to go through the whole thing again.
Doesn't matter. And then they have all the suits in his garage. Batmobile. Everything.
Why the fuck why does he have a Spider-Mobile, bro?
Because he's Spider-Man.
I know he does, but that's so crappy, bro. I say flip a coin.
No! Fuck your coin! Here, we'll flip a coin. Heads into Spider-Verse, and then tails into Spider-Verse. Go.
Heads I win, tails I lose.
Yeah, stupid ass.
Flip a coin.
Why are we flipping a coin?
Wait, so heads is into the Spider-Verse.
And then tails is into the Spider-Verse.
Tails is Invincible? Tails? I tell you not!
It doesn't matter. Into the Spider-Verse wins.
Here, do you want to suck it real quick?
No! Into the Spider-Verse wins! You won off probability!
You want to go again?
No, it doesn't matter because I win anyways. There's no fight. Like,
what do you want? Tails or heads for Into the
Spider-Verse? It doesn't matter. Into the Spider-Verse wins. Bro, hand me the laptop. I'll type it in for you.
You can type it in for me if you want.
No, I'm talking about in the bracket. So to put Into the Spider-Verse first.
All right, well we'll leave. We'll leave it blank.
No, fuck that. Into the Spider-Verse wins. Bro.
Into the Spider-Verse or Invincible?
Obviously, it's Into the Spider-Verse. If you say anything else, you're gonked. You're out of your mind. It's obviously Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh my god, bro, I'm a tweak, bro. It's because we're both biased to each individual.
I'm not biased at all.
Spider-Man.
I just counteracted everything you just said.
I can do the same thing. I can do the same thing. Into the Spider-Verse.
I don't care.
I'm gonna tweak. I'm gonna crash.
There's way more stuff.
That's like saying if it was
Here's my Miles' mom.
Debbie.
Are you serious?
Debbie hair down? Debbie hair down?
You can't be serious. You can't.
I'm just saying they're both bad as hell.
One is better.
True.
Yeah. Obviously it's Rio. Like what?
But I'm saying that they both have baddie moms, bro.
It's gonna be the end for this episode. Obviously, Into the Spider-Verse 1. There is no debate.
Oh my god.
I'll catch y'all next episode.
Oh my god.
For the stupid ass motherfuckers' decisions based off tails and heads.
A quick poll for chat. Which is more favored, Into the Spider-Verse or Invincible? So that's the first Spider-Verse movie or all 3 seasons of Invincible. Yeah. Let us know in the comments. Because we're going to scrap after this. I need to get myself an Invincible poster. Oh, I should go grab my Invincible t-shirt right now, actually. Or my hoodie. You know
who has more merch? Spider-Man.
Miles. Yeah, because he's more well known.
Doesn't matter. Into Spider-Verse wins.
Alright, that's going to be a wrap for this week's episode of the Supeologists Podcast. We hope you enjoyed our discussion on superhero animation. Let us know what your favorite animated superhero products are on social media. And let us know, Into the Spider-Verse or Invincible?
Obviously, Into the Spider-Verse.
Obviously, foot in mouth. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. Make sure to tune in next Monday where we will be reviewing Marvel Animations' Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.